Hello friends, we are here again with an interesting video on the Zecho Chamber channel. We hope you are well. Today we're covering a topic that maybe you've heard before, but you might not know the details. Let's start with our questions. Are you watching us on your computer, and what does your computer taste like? What colors have you seen in the words we use to address you so far? You may think we are talking nonsense, but these are concrete facts that some of us have experienced. Synesthesia is a Greek word that means combined senses. The stimulation of one sense triggers the perception of another sense, causing two perceptions to be sent to the brain at once. Synesthetes can see the rainbow in all its colors as we do, but they can also smell it. Synesthesia is when the brain processes data in several senses simultaneously. For example, synesthetes listen to music and see colors at the same time. Many of them perceive this difference as a normal condition that all people experience without recognizing the difference. It is estimated that synesthesia, which is more common in women, is genetic. Synesthesia is seen in 1 in 2,000 people. It is mostly seen in writers and artists. A high rate of 20 to 25% of people who produce in this field are synesthetes. Known synesthetes include painter Wassily Kandinsky, writer Vladimir Nabokov, scientist Richard Feynman, and many other well-known names. More than 60 varieties of synesthesia, which means perceiving together, have been identified. A significant number of synesthetes experience two types together, such as coloring the letters on the page while writing or picturing them in color in the mind. Not only hearing the sounds, but also smelling the sounds. Perception of music as colors in space. Don't taste the words. When a surface is touched, it creates an emotion in the person. When pain is felt, colors accompany the situation. More types of synesthesia have been found, such as perceiving sign language as color. In the 20th century, the subject has been extensively researched. Simon Baron-Cohen, who studies the subject at Cambridge University, says that synesthetes have too many neural connections in their brains. While in normal people, each of the senses is sent to separate modules in the brain, Cohen's thesis is that synesthetes do not have sets between the modules and communicate with each other more intensely. However, Peter Grossenbacher, a psychologist at Naropa University in Colorado, thinks that instead of reorganizing the structure of the brain, synesthesia happens when the single sensory areas of the brain receive feedback from the multisensory areas. Normally, information from multisensory areas only returns to the appropriate single sensory area. In people with synesthesia, the information is jumbled, Grossenbacher said. Daphne Maurer, a psychologist at the university, theorizes that all people have these connections but do not use them. The people who use the connections are synesthetic people. According to the results of a survey conducted on 11,000 university students, along with different views on synesthesia, the rate of synesthesia was higher in children who grew up speaking 2 languages from a very young age. Synesthesia is described in the media as a disease, but for people who experience this condition, this is not a problem. There are also those who accept this situation, which they have noticed from an early age, as luck. Because they experience a different perception that most people cannot experience. They can use this as an advantage over other people in solving complex problems, for example, when solving a complex math problem or composing. We see synesthesia as a very special privilege. It must be an interesting experience to perceive the world differently. So before we end the video, we wish you all colorful music, delicious words, and delicious smelling sounds. We would be very happy if you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. And don't forget to hit the like button after you've done that, right? Goodbye until we see you in the next video.